Hey, is this a tennis show or a cooking show, dude? Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
I'm slicing, man.
You gotta slice meat.
Come on, let's go for it. Hey guys, welcome to the episode 3 of Cook It Up. Still with us, Happy New Year, everybody's still alive. Alright, this dish is very famous in the Middle East, all parts of Middle East, and it is used in very different and multiple occasions. There is different origin stories, but the most common one came from the Pharaoh time, and they found some carvings on the stones on the Sumac temple where it describes this dish, and it was served to all people, like kings, pharaohs, and like workers, everybody. So the dish is called Fetah, and Fetah is a derived word from futat, which means breadcrumbs. And well, we'll delve into the ingredients of this dish. We have some chickpeas, tomato paste. We got a little bit of like white vinegar, sumac, dried chili, black pepper, cumin, lemon juice, and we have some sun-dried tomato just to garnish at the end. We have some garlic and sesame paste, just make sure nobody has allergies. And then we have onion, shallots, some sliced almonds, and we have the pomegranate molasses. It's very nice, plays really well with the acidity and the sweetness. Got some yogurt, parsley. The main player of this game is these guys, the eggplants, and pita bread. Alright guys, so I'll start by the end. The end of the dish would be the bread at the bottom, and then you got the cubed eggplants with some sauce, to the tomato sauce, and then it covered with the yogurt, and then you have the garnish. So from that what we'll do is we'll cube the breads, and then we'll bake them till crispy, mix them with olive oil, salt, and then we'll cube the eggplants, deep fry them, pull them out, and then we'll cook the tomato paste and then the spices all together with the molasses, reduce them a little bit, add some water at the end, and then just make them a little bit concentrated. Add the eggplant at the last, so we'll take the flavor from the eggplant. And then, when all of that is done, you mix the yogurt with the garlic, and so you start plating the plate. You put the bread, dried bread at the bottom, the eggplant with the tomato, and then you cover it with the yogurt mix. And then you have your almond, sliced almond that you roast, or you can just pan fry them really quick, and the sun-dried tomato and parsley. That's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna cook out the whole dish.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, pretty much.
First, I'll start with cubing the bread, trying to maintain equal sizes so they cook out evenly. I'll take the cubed bread, put them into a pan with parchment paper in the bottom, drizzle some olive oil and salt, and that will make them ready to go in the oven. Next, I'll cube the eggplant into equal sized cubes for equal cooking time and equal results. How many times have I said equal in this episode? Next, our oven is at 350 Fahrenheit and is ready to host the bread. The bread will be there for 10 to 15 minutes. Check them midway through and toss them around to make sure that they're all getting golden brown, just like me. Next, we'll deep fry the eggplant in batches so the oil doesn't overflow out of the pot. Same thing with the chickpeas. We'll deep fry them until they're golden brown and crispy. Next, we'll cook the onions on high heat, and we salt as we go per ingredients that will allow us to develop the flavors. Next, we'll add our spices to the onion. It's roughly a tablespoon of each. I personally like to cook my spices on a high heat, which adds a toasty flavor to the spices. After the onion has gone soft and married to the spices, we'll add our tomato paste and pomegranate molasses. We'll cook them out patiently and then add the eggplant and water, and then we'll leave them down to simmer. For the yogurt, we'll add a tablespoon of minced garlic, lemon juice, sesame paste, and white vinegar. We'll mix them really well with the hand blender, and we'll salt to taste, and that will be the sauce for this dish. Finally, assembling the dish. The idea is to have every single ingredient in your spoon once you dip it in. So we'll start with the bread at the bottom, and then we'll add the eggplant tomato mixture on top. And then we'll have some chickpeas, we'll add a little bit of that. And then we'll smother it with all the yogurt that we have. Make sure we're covering all the surface area. Then we'll add more chickpeas. I have some sliced roasted almonds. I just toasted with some butter and salt. That will go on top as well. And then we have sun-dried tomato. And some parsley. I will give it a nice color and a nice flavor as well. This is a really tasty vegetarian dish, and I really recommend you guys try it out. Bon appetit.
Hello بالحب. Hey guys, this is the end of episode 3, and that was Fetah. I really encourage you to try to make this dish. It's really wonderful because you have like different levels of textures. You got the crispy bread in the bottom, and then you have the mixture of tomato and eggplants that acts like a cushion to that, and then you add on top of the yogurt, which will like top it with smoothness, and then we have the chickpeas, fried chickpeas, and then the roasted almonds that will give it a little bit more texture on top. That's the first contact you get. Really plays well with the crunchiness, and then we added some garnish on top just to give it like the earthy look and the green. It's nice for presentation and flavor too. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and come on, do subscribe and do like. I mean, come on, why not? And we'll be back with more stuff, so please be tuned, and assalamu. See you guys later.